Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. As you can tell, we're jumping right into it because I'm late. If you haven't noticed, I am Hi, Gina. I am unfortunately late. I am sorry about that. I got caught up with a lot of things today and spent a lot of time doing more stuff than I intended to, including, most as of recent, modding Baldur's Gate 3. Have I ever played Baldur's Gate 3 yet? No, but I'm going to, and I need to mod it before I do. That's the answer. You okay in there? I don't know that she's okay in there. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna jump onto this. I think those are all good. So we're kind of just gonna jump into these things. So Eileen, Magnusson on faster area than she does. There's obviously something going on. That must be how we find that one place. We found that one place last time that Indy was saying, like, oh, they blasted a hole here and there was no hole. So that must be it. That's my best guess. Watsy Sawai is on here. Why? And yeah, I missed it. No, you did not miss half an hour. I missed half an hour, so don't worry. You just got the notification because I only just went live.
Careful.
Don't worry. I'm just very bad at time management. Oh, thank you for the resub. Yeah, so as I was mentioning a little bit ago, I finished Horizon Forbidden West. I finished that. So I needed to find a new game. I played Spider-Man Remastered, the newer Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man ones, which fun, enjoyed very much so. I don't know what the fuck that is. And I just finished that up this week. Oh fuck. Yep. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong thing too. I just noticed. I don't want to be here. Oh, I'm in a corner. Fuck. This is not going well. Shit, where did I come from? Is there a reason you didn't load your fucking gun, Indiana Jones? Can I just restart from a checkpoint, maybe, and not get caught? Let's try that. Didn't realize I was wearing this outfit. For some reason, it changed when I
This'll do.
moved, and I don't know why. So I was not expecting the revolver to come out, and I was not expecting... There's a lot of things I wasn't expecting. That being said, I think that guy can still spot me anyway, so I should keep that in mind. That was fun. Yeah, he can. That's what I thought. So yeah, I played Spider-Man. That's where I left off, talking about playing Spider-Man. I played Spider-Man, and it was fun. A little frustrating toward the end. I'll admit that. It's kind of annoying. And then I needed a new game, so I finally am turning my attention to Baldur's Gate 3. It is time. I've had the game for a while now. I've had the game actually since my last surgery. Thanks to my lovely boyfriend who got it for me so that we could play together, and then we ended up never playing it because I never installed it and never played it myself. I'm very good at this. And then, yeah. So, I'm just gonna go down here and we'll see if it's down this way, because the only thing I can think of is it's down. So I started by booting it up, and I originally wasn't going to play it with any mods or anything like that. Like, I know it's got a crazy modding scene and everybody mods the living hell out of it, but yeah, it is down here. That's what I thought. But I read a couple of things and they were a lot of people were saying like, yeah, you can mod it, but maybe you should play it through vanilla the first time. And I said, okay, sure. And I usually end up playing, if you haven't noticed, when I have the opportunity to use a character creator, I tend to end up playing mostly blonde straight women with a power fantasy. Like, I don't know why it is. I can't tell you why I enjoy doing it, but I like it. But then I said to myself as I'm starting this game, I'm like, you know, let's do something different this time. Let's actually do, like, not quite me, but something kind of like it, right? You know, like, queer mask. And I know that they allow you to do a whole bunch of crazy things with bodies and all that you can mess around with. So I'm like, maybe I can make something that'll work like mine. Didn't realize that the character creator is actually a lot more limited than I thought it was. I know that they have a lot of expansive gender presentation options. They do not, however, have a lot of expansive options in, like, heads, even, for instance. Like, heads, bodies. There's 4 body types. There's like 8 heads per body type and race, I guess. So it just kind of like, I don't know. I looked at that and I was like, well, I can't really make myself with this, and that's kind of disappointing. So, or make something that even feels like it could be like a fantasy version of me or whatever. Fine. So I decided to instead do my usual thing, and then as soon as I did that, I was then like, I just don't know. I want to do something different this time. So I have now been taking the painstaking efforts to mod the living shit out of this. Come on, burn. Don't give me the ladder or whatever it is. Or do I have to, like, use a torch or something? Get over there. How do I get up there? So yeah, I've been spending a while modding things, and I'm trying very desperately to make something that makes me happy, and it's real tough. I'm not gonna lie. I spent quite a few hours just getting 2 mods to work last night. Just 2. Just the 2. And it was really tough. I am obviously missing something in here about how to get up there. That is flammable. Tell, because I'm gonna fall if I'm not careful here. I was talking about modding Baldur's Gate 3, and that's why I was really late. Because I got completely sidetracked doing that. How am I supposed to get up there? Now I'm just trying to figure out how I get up there. That's complicated somehow. I don't think I have anything I can, like, throw. Shoot. No? Haven't started playing it yet. That is, it's the next thing up. I'm trying to get it to a point where I'm happy to play it. Complicated. I don't know if I can cheese this. Seems like it wants me to. Just, ah! What am I supposed to do here? Where is this? What's this away? What is this called? Artifacts. Lost artifacts. Okay. Then look for burning pitch so you can throw it at the object. Where do I get burning pitch? Is that something I don't get until later? Is that why I'm having trouble with this? Apparently they're just laying around. Okay, I haven't seen them. But apparently there are bulbs or whatever. Find. Where? Flickers in The Last of Us. Oh, I've never played or watched Last of Us. No. Watched? Watched. Why just... Amazing! What am I missing? Where is it? This is complicated by the fact that I cannot find the supposed jar of pitch I can use to throw at this. Because usually when you get close enough to something, it'll light up with a little white outline, glowing outline. You can then be like, oh, I need to pick this up. And this is basically where we started. Whole thing. I am so confused. And here again. Oh. Huh. Okay. Doesn't tell you where to find the burning pitch, though. Just and look for burning pitch. It just, that's all it says. Just look for a burning pitch. That. There's a video on how to use that.
Jones,
oh my
god,
god, that's
find
loud.
The lost artifacts of...
Shut up. Oh my god. Alright. Ain't this? Nope, that's not it. Okay, this is what's these are. Yes, those are the gears. Okay, there's a bowl that they're in. I think it's at the end of this. Okay. So I have to keep going up. Like this. I think this is it. Okay. There we go. Okay, these are what I need. These things. Okay, and so I just need to make my way back. Oh, yeah, you can see the little nest thing. And that gives me a nice shortcut. Since now I need to go back and get another one. Oh! Oh good, Indy, we're back. We're so back. Yeah, these don't light up when you pick them up, though. They don't have a little, like, hey, you can pick this up highlight that the other ones do. Okay. Much better. Oh!
Let me see here. This does not belong in Sukhothai.
Man. Yeah, you're a long way from home, buddy. Okay. That was all that I needed to do here. Time to go back. Finished everything that's in here, though, right? Yes. I think so. Ooh. I don't know where I am. Ah, yes, now I remember. So let's see. Other things that's been happening for me recently. Get out of here. So for my aftercare regimen, it takes about 45 minutes now to from start to finish. So, you know, kind of like before, I have shows or movies to try and keep me entertained, busy while I'm, you know, working away at it. Had a lot of cream today, apparently. It's not something that, like, you know, it can't be a show or movie that I have to pay really close attention to. But I can pay attention to it. So it's not like if it has plot, I can't, like, you know, it can't be stuff that I'm just, like, already know or, you know, not interested in just to keep me entertained when I tune out. But it is something that I need to be able to kind of tune out for a couple seconds and tune back in and still catch where I'm going, right? So I watch a lot of shows. And I just finished watching 2 seasons of a show called The Diplomat. Fun, interesting. Very spycraft and... yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Very, spy crafty and
You're back.
all that fun stuff. So what are you? I'll just go to it. But I ran out. And I had to move into something else. And now I'm watching Ted Lasso. If anyone else has watched that before. It is delightful. Holy shit. I remember seeing a bunch of op-eds and reviews of it being like, you know, Ted is such a shining example of non-toxic masculinity. And yeah, he is. I'm sitting there being like, this would fix us. This right here. This is what it is. It's just so cute. God damn it. So I'm really enjoying that. Yeah. I'm only just starting season 2 now. Unfortunately, the episodes are 30 minutes long, so I kind of plow through them real fast, 2 at a time. Ah, see? Friends. Gotta find that. Go. Elephant. It's just so damn cute. Everyone in it is excellently cast.
I shouldn't be here.
China, yeah. I mean, at least that's closer than Japan. What's next? Yeah, Carrie Russell. Exactly, yeah. That's the one. I'm also watching White Lotus as well. I put it on hold because I'm waiting for more episodes to come out, because watching one episode a week doesn't work for this. If each episode is an hour long and I have to dilate for like, you know, 3 hours a day basically, it's not worth my time to keep up with the show on a weekly basis. So I'm waiting for a couple more episodes to get out before I catch up again. Keely is fucking delightful. Oh my god. Take a right, take a right, take a right, take a right, take a right. Ooh, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're taking a picture of the statue, right? Yep, called it.
Gautama Buddha, looking as peaceful as ever.
I mean, if he didn't, we would be concerned, right? But yeah, Carrie Russell in The Diplomat. I don't know. It's fun. It's interesting. It feels a little unfocused in the second season, especially. Yeah, that's definitely going underwater. All right, hold up. Yeah, I feel like it's a little unfocused in the second season compared to the first, and it's very much a cliffhangery type ending of all their shit. Like they love cliffhangers and this kind of a thing, which fine, but also annoying. Is I guess my way to put that. It's fine but annoying. Because now I have to wait for season 3, which is annoying. Oops. Never actually watched that though. Austin Land. Mongolia.
A stolen
Again.
treasure.
Very far from home. A refreshing swim. Come on. No. Thank you. There's one more, and it's in that area, so let's finish as much as we can with those. A couple of books left. Oh. Field notes. We will move on to something else after this very shortly. Hey, can I just talk to Gina? And no, we have to do it probably back at the village, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Can't do that one all yet, I don't think. Back to that. Ragnarok, have I ever talked to you about my favorite Jane Austen adaptation? Or screen, I guess I should clarify. Sense and Sensibility, the BBC miniseries. And I cannot for the life of me tell you who's in it off the top of my head. 2008, starring Hattie Morahan, Charity Wakefield, Dan Stevens, Dominic Cooper, David Morrissey. That one. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's just a really good adaptation. I really love it. It is, unfortunately, it did kind of fall prey to the, mid 2000s bleak color palette a little too much to my personal tastes in the regular, but it's still an excellent adaptation, and does a really good job, I think, personally. It's fun.
What do we have here?
Oh, the map recreated from the sketch by Prince Vajiravich, based on his pranks of Wetsy Sawai, inspiring Stoic Giant, blah, blah, blah. This is just more notes of what's his face.
Must have dropped this.
Yep, that guy. Yeah. Allison Janney just shows up at the Diplomat, and every time Allison Janney shows up in any like vaguely political focused property, I'm just like, hi CJ. I hate that I still have such a love-hate relationship with that stupid show. West Wing is a comfort show, I'm not gonna lie. I've watched it multiple times. I watched it multiple times since 2016, that's for sure. Before then as well, but I just hate that I keep going back to it. I hate that I keep liking it so much, because if you really sit back and you look at what Aaron Sorkin is like advocating and President Bartlett does and everything like that, like, yeah, he has some very progressive policies, but I like Aaron Sorkin really did make him out to be like the perfect centrist Democrat in every possible way. And even with Santos after him, spoiler alert, for season 7 of West Wing, I guess, it becomes this, I don't know, it is unfortunately good. But at the same time, the messaging of like, this is what is good politically is lacking a little. The funny thing too is that the Republicans in West Wing are often quite hostile in a very Tea Party kind of way, which is interesting because I don't think, it didn't happen during the Tea Party. I don't think Tea Party was not till after. Yeah, Tea Party was after Obama. It was a reaction to Obama, really. Oh, okay. Weird. And the fact that he presented some Republicans in that way back then is kind of remarkable. And kind of remarkable that they didn't really change much and they just got worse.
Got it.
But yeah, it just, oh, nobody minds if I just do that real quick, BRB? I don't know. Politically, it bothers me. It is, however, a wonderful show nonetheless, with wonderful characters that I love. And it is that it does have a good message of the push and pull of the cynic part of just get something done versus get something good, right? It does have that, which I do appreciate. And I think it has a rather nuanced view of that as well, which I have to give it some credit for as well. Because it's not saying you should always try to get something done, even if it means not doing everything you want, or even if it means, you know, doing something that's not totally right, versus you should always do something totally right, even if it means getting nothing done. You know, it does take a little bit of a nuanced view to say, no, it kind of depends. If people's lives are on the line, that's a totally different kind of calculation you have to make versus, you know, if it's just a policy thing that is going to play out in Washington and not much anywhere else. I don't know. It's complicated. Like I said, difficult relationship with that show. I also have a little bit of an unfortunate thing to say, that it is unfortunately President Josiah Bartlett is the best president that New Hampshire has ever sent to Washington, D.C. Sorry, Franklin Pierce. Franklin Pierce's major accomplishment was not stopping the Civil War. That was basically it. He was really good at drinking, apparently. He was really good at drinking. Like, so I don't remember who oh god. I don't remember who it was. It might have, I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry. It was some other politician, some other writer who documented going to see Franklin Pierce after the presidency, you know, later in life. And Pierce basically like grabbed that guy, dragged him into his carriage, trekked him all over New Hampshire to like Concord, Manchester, Portsmouth, Nashua, like literally hitting all the spots, and just drank the whole time. They basically just got wasted. And the author literally said that he was impressed by the amount of liquor that Franklin Pierce was able to throw back. Now, mind you, I don't disdain Franklin Pierce that much. He just wasn't a very good president. But he also didn't have very much opportunity to, because I don't know if anyone knows what happened to the man. Like both of his, like all of his children died in increasingly horrific ways, including one of them being hit by a train when he was on his way to the inauguration or something like that, right? It's crazy. So his wife went into a deep depression that she never came out of. And that was how he started his term as president in Washington, with the Civil War brewing all at the same time. Like, man got dealt a real shit hand. But he was not a saint by any means, and I'm not going to sit here and valorize what he did or did not do, because he definitely made some decisions that he was saying was to keep the Union together, but still resulted in the enslavement of people. Yeah, he had a rough time. It was. Let me see if I'm.
Ci conosciamo. Non sarai mica qui per crearmi problemi. Su, forza! Preparati a fare a botte!
There we go. Pierce was popular and outgoing, but his family life was difficult. His 3 children died young, and his wife, Jane Pierce, suffered from illness and depression for much of his life. Their last surviving son was killed in a train accident while the family was traveling shortly before Pierce's inauguration. Heavy drinker for much of his life, Pierce died in 1869 of cirrhosis of the liver. Yep. As a result of his support for the South, as well as failing to hold the Union together in a time of strife, historians and scholars generally rank Pierce as one of the worst and least memorable presidents. Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. Well, at least he's accosting you and not me.
Niente colpi bassi.
Oh, okay.
Vuoi comprare qualcosa? Lo compri?
Dai, cominciamo. Dai, forza. Avanti.
D'accordo.
Dai. Ma guarda che ragazzina. Dai, continua. Mi fai pena. Dai, prendilo in faccia.
More bandages. Okay.
Lo compri?
I do not have the money for that. Holy shit. Where's the, they always have bandage dispensers here. There it is.
Vuoi comprare qualcosa?
I'm set there. I think I'm okay. I gotta remember how to fight. Give me a second. Hold on. Game manual? Combat. Hand-to-hand fighting. L, Art, LT. Power punch. LB is block. LB right before it connects, and then I can... Okay. Alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Damn. Push. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, he's down. Give him my money. Prize money. I don't think you have what it takes. Well, fuck you. Now I have to show you what I can do here. Is that bread? That's bread. Okay. Because I apparently need to get some bread. Alright, I gotta be more careful this time. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, you Italian fuck. Are you gonna punch with your other arm, like, even once? Oh, there you go. Good job. He's weirdly slow at punching. How many do you need to... Oh, that was it. Money.
L'ultimo sforzo!
Sicuro di volere la rivincita? Allora fatti sotto.
How many more do I do? This guy has really high shorts. High shorts in general. Grab some bread. Fair. He just looked very stereotypically like, I don't know, that man was named Guido. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. He looked very much like a stereotypical skinny Italian, kind of slimy kind of guy, you know? Like, that was a guy who probably, back home before Mussolini took over and the fascists took over, he probably sold watches out of a trench coat. Just saying. That's the vibe I was getting by that face and all that. This guy, I don't know what's up with him. He has gloves on. He actually looks like a boxer. Like, the first one to actually look like he's a boxer. He was gonna snap in the streets. Ah! Oh my god. Jets and West Side Story. I know, right? Oh, ooh, you. Oh, spicy.
Levagli quel sorrisetto. Avevo passato...
Stop hitting me. I don't like it. Damn it. Fucking fuck. Ugh. Asshole.
No, cavolo. Non male.
Why? Okay. Damn it. Oh, that was it. There we go. Oh, do I have another one? Or was that it?
Forza. Ti sorprende che non ti abbiamo...
Okay, cool, we're done.
I soldi del premio te li
Vuoi
sei
comprare qualcosa?
I don't want to do that again. Same page. Okay. We gotta eat some bread. BRED. Any more bread? You guys have bread? Looking for bread. Do you have bread? No. The answer seems to be no.
Vuoi comprare qualcosa? Allora, pensi di comprare qualcosa?
Just enough.
Alla
Nothing left to buy in Sukhothai. Cool. We bought all the things. Which I'm guessing means all of the... No, we still have some books. Okay. Alright. 2 more pictures, and then we gotta go back to
You've been
the
fighting,
village,
haven't
I
you?
think.
Aren't I a popular fella?
Actually, wait a minute. Do I have a... No, I don't have a fast travel thing here. Is, however, a fast travel thing where we're docking. I don't know if it will help, but... dock here and get these last 2 things. Go do a side quest, and... I don't know. See what else is there to do. Before we do the final quest. Not that it's final. We're not close to the end yet, I don't think. We haven't finished all the story shit. Let me guess, it's up there. Yep. How are you supposed to get up here? I don't want a picture with you in it. You. No, I want the bread.
Non mi piace quel suono.
There we go. Much better
I
photo.
fear what the fascists might do to these ruins.
Yeah, me too. Same hat. What's a C is next.
Veramente ho visto la giungla.
Okay. That is not what I intended to do, but okay.
Hey there, Strambo.
So now we can fast travel to What's a C. What's a C? I'm curious if I'm going to change clothes again when I do this. No? Okay. I wonder why I did that first time, because it put me in Indy's clothes. Weird.
See you soon.
One of the smaller
job.
temples in Sukhothai.
So small. You know? Small. Give me ice cream. Mmm. Oh wow. So next I think we have to go to the village. Because I think those last two things are things we have to get further in. We have to go there for the village for those. And one more down over there, which is the side quest. Side quest, main quest. Side quest that I have to give that to Gina, I'm pretty sure, which is there. Then there's that. There's also this Sukhothai mystery. So there are a couple things around the village. So we have to go back to the village, no matter what. Wait a minute. This isn't where we want to be. Ah, there we go. Now that I knew it would automatically change his clothes. I need to give you the radio frequency things. Oh, or not. So the mystery here.
Use the
Puzzle
radio
there.
if I'm not here.
มาซื้อปลาฉันได้จ้าสดๆในตลาดเลย
But there are... Oh!
Forgot my corkscrew. Guess I'll have to break it open.
No?
ต้องชมพ่อครัวเลย
Okay, well that's fun. There we go. Okay, where did the paper go? There we go. Ooh. Compass pointing to the northeast. Oh, hold on. Follow the banners to the northern shrine. There's a clue in the tree next to the hut.
Find a tree, huh? Oh, good. Not many of them around.
It's fast. Follow the banners to the northern shrine. Banners? These yellow things, maybe? There's only one shrine that I know of. And that's the shrine over here. And it said... Clue in the tree next to the hut. Clue in the tree next to the hut. Assuming we are talking about this tree.
อาตมาคิดว่าลิงมาขโมยไปตอนอาตมานั่งสมาธินะ
พอดีฉันมีเรื่องต้องทำค่ะพระคุณเจ้า เดี๋ยวเสร็จแล้วฉันจะกลับมาตามหาให้นะคะ
ขอบคุณนะโยม
Yeah, these... Oh, wait, there we go.
Let's see here.
ลิงตัวที่ขโมย
Southeast. Walk east and find the tallest bridge another clue hides
Where
underneath.
are you taking, little fella?
เห็นสมบ้างไหมแม่เขาเป็นห่วงอยู่น่ะ
ไม่นะ ไม่เจอมาตั้งแต่เมื่อวานแล้ว เห็นบอกว่าจะไปทำงานน่ะตายแล้วไม่มีแน่นั่นมันอยู่ใกล้ค่ายทหาร
I mean, this might be the tallest bridge? I'm not sure. Maybe it isn't. Tallest bridge.
"รู้จักลูกของจักรันไหมที่ชอบทิ้งขวดใส่ปริศนาแปลกๆให้ลูกชาวบ้านไปทั่วน่ะ
รู้จักสิคะ ลูกฉันชอบเล่นกับเขา มีอะไร
สวัสดี
เหรอคะ
Hi there.
แค่สงสัยขึ้นมาน่ะ ไม่เห็นมาอาทิตย์หนึ่งแล้ว
อ๋อ บ้านเขาย้ายไปอยู่กับญาติที่กรุงเทพแล้วค่ะ คงกังวลเรื่องที่การต่อสู้นี่ไปพัวพันกับนายพลนะคะ
อย่างนี้เองก็เข้าใจได้อยู่หรอกเธอว่าเขาจะกลับมาไหม เด็กคนอื่นๆเอาแต่ถามถึงเขากันเนี่ย
ถ้าทุกอย่างแถวนี้สงบแล้วก็อาจจะนะคะ
Alright, well, we know who is leaving them then. It's the kid who is no longer here. Indiana Jones is having trouble walking. No? Oh, okay. Under the bridge. Unless maybe it's not in the water. Another clue hides underneath. Walk east and find the tallest bridge. Another clue hides underneath. Maybe it's up. Maybe that's my problem. I'm not looking up. Or not. Oh wait, I see a flag over there. Ah! It's right here on a rock. Walk south to the village gate, find the boulder where the king sits on his throne. Alright.
Oh, no. Who defeated the Khmer Empire.
Let's see what this is. The village gate. We're sitting on his throne. Oh, other village gate. Okay, noted. Didn't know there was another one.
ไม่เห็นจะเข้าใจเลย หลังกล้วยนั่นน่าจะมาถึงได้แล้วนี่นา
King sitting on his throne. Guessing it must be inside the gate. Find the boulder where the king sits on his throne. Boulder. Looking for a great big rock. Wait, there it is. There's only one rock here, so. There's the flag. Oh, look at that!
It's a nice one, kid. You really got me.
Ah, cute. There's upgraded health. Oh, interesting. There's that. We did that one. I don't know how to give Ina the Royal Army Transmissions quest. Like, it marks her as the person who I need to turn it into, which I know based off of the last couple of times we've done it, but it won't let me actually talk to her, which is weird. While we're here,
สวัสดีครับ
believe I can, yep, buy
Got
these.
you some medicine.
You
Got
are
you
too
some
kind,
medicine.
Dr. Jones. You are too kind, Dr. Jones.
Nice!
ลูกเล่นซะด้วย
Learn all abilities from adventure books.
At least I knew where everything was.
Nice. Love that, love that, love that, love that. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
To write the outline of an entire article while you were away.
Take the fucking... Give radio frequency to Gina.
สวัสดี ฉันว่าฉันมีผ้าที่เหมาะกับคุณนะ
Oh, there we go, hold on.
I found some radio frequencies.
Thanks. Let's see what they have to say. There. Mark the place on your map. Jones, here's a draft I made for my news article. Please take a look.
Okay. Giza, alright. Nazis ransacking Giza, part of global conspiracy. Ooh, alright. The Great Pyramids of ancient necropolis by the city of Giza have stood there for thousands of years and will likely remain for several thousand years more. Yet it is being ransacked. What can be removed from the ancient tombs is stolen away and locked inside wooden crates stamped with menacing Nazi swastikas. After bribing their way into the country, scores of intimidating Nazi soldiers have now effectively taken over the historical site. Sources from the Cairo Museum claim they have been largely shut out from the day-to-day operations behind the barbed wire fences surrounding the dig sites in the arid desert. The big question is, what are the Nazis searching for here? Evidence suggests that the Giza excavation is only one part of a global operation where the Nazis are seeking out historical artifacts of particular importance to them. Led by the psychopath has been crossed out, notoriously ruthless Nazi archaeologist named Emmerich Voss. The operation is aided by fascist Italy, which provides both manpower and secret intelligence in other parts of the world. Quote, I know for a fact that the Nazis have put a lot of money in the hands of the right people to get exclusive access to this place, says an eyewitness with close connections to the Cairo Museum who has been following the Giza excavation up close. They are stealing this country's heritage with sickening smugness in broad daylight. It's atrocious. Guess who that is? That's absolutely Dame Noel. Meanwhile, with officials looking the other way, local diggers are being hired by the dozens to aid the Nazis in plundering their historic legacy. People are being injured in unsafe working conditions. There have been even reports of multiple casualties. While some people resist and try to sabotage for the Nazis, it is clear that Emmerich Voss, aided by his fascist allies, is hell-bent on finding whatever he's searching for, no matter how many bodies he has to walk over, and the blood of the innocent covering his hands is not yet dried. Handwritten. Hey Strambo, I'm impressed you made it this far. I've got enough stuff to turn this into a series of articles. This is only a small part of it. I'll get the truth out.
This is explosive stuff. You know that.
I know. I just hope I can get it published.
Da-da-da-da! Cool. And some X marks the spot moments. Alright. What do those mean? How did I miss those? Oh, I might have to go back for that. That's at Wasasi. Get there though. All right, let's talk to her.
Stay out of trouble, okay?
And then we shall venture forward and onward and somewhere.
I have something to show you, Dr. Jones.
Oh, you were behind me.
Do
Okay.
you have time to look at this?
Sure, show me what you got. What was that?
I have been trying to translate this document.
Requesting demolition material for excavation site. Where did you find this?
Atit found it in the possession of a team of fascists led by another archaeologist. Some blonde-haired lady who set up camp to the southwest.
What's to the southwest?
Nothing but rocks and trees, as far as I know. That explosion was even bigger than the first one. What do you think they're doing?
Something caught their eye and they're blasting their way to it. Digging is slow work. Delicate. Voss must be desperate.
Desperate enough to destroy our country in order to get what he wants.
He's a Nazi.
I'll find out what they're up to.
I don't know what to tell you. That's some ominous music right there.
Investigate the explosion. It's only a short boat ride to the southwest.
I don't know who this blonde-haired lady is, but we're gonna ruin her day. Now it's what's a C that we need to get to first, right? Oh, hold up. There is a document?
Use the radio if I'm not here.
Ah!
If you intend to investigate the explosion, it's only a short boat ride to the southwest.
No names on there besides Captain Bubuchi.
Explosives to a dig site.
Not totally true, but... yeah, you probably should.
Oh, hello again. I thought I saw some monkeys in a tree over there. You ready to leave now?
Watsasi, yeah. Watsasi. Oh, there's.
There we go.
Secret. All right, so there is something here.
Good luck.
I don't know what these lead to, but it's on the other side of this. All the way in the back. Basically right on top of it. Oh, money. That's what it is.
That's how it's done.
Well, got rid of a red X, which I like. So, hold on. Yeah, there are these notes I missed. Apparently. I was literally right here.
Let's see here.
The moon.
The moon. Beyond the light is the unknown mystery which it cannot reveal.
Hi. Oh, good. Circumstances of death report. We're going to read that in a second when Mr. Man over there isn't looking at me. Ghost report? Poisoning report. Poisoned by toxic amphibian secretions. Okay. Late Lieutenant Zabarella died from respiratory failure likely caused by exposure to a toxin. Before death, the Lieutenant Zabarella exhibited symptoms of nausea, dehydration, and auditory and visual hallucinations. Described seeing people and objects that were not present and experiencing a sensation of being in another place or time. These symptoms suggest poisoning possibly contracted from contact with a rare poisonous frog in the area, but can't be confirmed with certainty. Interesting. Weird. Why are we... Your hands down, Indy. Not fighting them right now. Damn it. Too bad.
What's this?
Siamese actress Bangkok. Dear Mother and Father, found this beautiful postcard at the hotel near where I'm stationed. It's a theater show we watched the day before we went out to the jungle. Beautiful country, but I'm not used to the mosquitoes yet. Feels like we've become a feast for the whole population of mosquitoes. Yesterday, my friend Ezio stumbled upon a curious frog with blue legs. When he touched it, he turned all strange and started talking gibberish. The doctor's seeing him now. I hope he's on the mend soon. Anyway, I miss you all and can't wait to come back. Maybe bring some surprises.
It's a beautiful...
Well... Oh, shit. Well...
Huh?
Eccolo là! L'hai voluto tu! Nessuno può salvarlo! Forza!
I escaped! Haha! Get fucked. Let's see, Sawaya seems to have another one.
Duck soup.
Duck soup? Duck soup? What does that mean? Oh, wait a minute. Is this...
Did you
is
hear
there
those
a...
explosions?
Yeah. Pylan wants me to find out what caused them.
I think it came from the southwest.
Alright. We got a long boat ride. Buckle up. Feeling a little bit of ice cream stuck on my, that's why it was sticky. It makes easy like piece of cake. It means easy. Oh, okay, okay. Huh. Duck soup, though. Strange turn of phrase. I think I could go to the fork up here and then take a right. A little inlet.
You doing okay?
I'm just not used to this.
Don't worry. I know how to drive this thing.
Sitting in this boat feels better now.
Good. Got a feeling we'll spend some time in it.
Really? Madre de Dio.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's on the other side of this. Which tells me instead, I know I can park the boat over there. So I'm going to try to take the boat instead of walking through the fascist camp. Not so much because of the fascists, but more because I know when you get past the temple, you go to the left there, you go through a swampy area, and it takes forever for him to walk. So I'm just going to try to go around instead. I think there's a way to do it. Yeah. Ah, okay. That makes some sense. That it was Mark's, at least. But also makes sense why it went out of fashion. And makes sense that they would have used it in, you know, Indiana Jones probably would have used it. That's fair. It was probably... I mean, he probably watched the Marx Brothers. Pop culture deep cut, I know, right? Like, here, have this 90-year-old property that we're gonna reference.
Be careful.
In a throwaway line by Indiana Jones. Getting close. Up here? Right on top of it. It's probably... Ah! A box filled with money! And now let's go check out that dig site that they're blasting, that we knew they were blasting because Indiana Jones already talked about it when we went there last time, but we didn't trigger the side quest, so it didn't work. All right. Those, and those. And that's it, which is part of this, so here we go. Finally doing something that's not just collections. Amazing. All right, let's do this.
Good luck out there, Jones.
It does not look that different, to be honest. Never mind. It definitely looks different. There's a hole.
No archaeologist worth their salt would use explosives.
So we're looking for a saltless one, low sodium. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Mare Vault. Cool door. There's a lever here, but I hesitate to just turn it. So far, the Khmer have already shown themselves to be tricky bastards, so... Like that. Oh. Well.
You're right,
Good news. The dead bodies of the people before me stopped me from dying. Yay! Let's keep going. Shall we? Shall we? This is fine. Low MSG.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Don't come any closer.
Take it easy, kid.
Dr. Jones.
Sorry, do I know you?
Annika. Annika Lund. I was your student.
Oh, right, Annika from Norway.
Sweden. You don't remember me, do you?
Of course I do. Hey, what happened here?
Well, I was invited on this expedition by a German archaeologist, and we were trying to find
What was his name?
Emmerich Voss.
You're in
Yep.
way over your head, kid.
Well, that's presumptuous. As a matter of fact, I'm here to uncover the ancient
Look,
secrets of this
class
place.
dismissed, okay? This is real archaeology, but seeing as how we're both stuck in this mess, what do you say we work together to get ourselves out, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Any ideas, Professor?
Let me take a look first.
Well, no point. She knows who I am, so I guess there's no point in fucking beating around the bush here, you know? I know, right? A lot of awkward things going on right now.
Must be something here that can unlock this door.
How do I reload this fucking thing? Nope.
It can't be a blind door, can it?
Nope.
I'm glad you came along, Professor. I've been trying to find a way to open this, but I just don't know how.
Okay. Use it. How the fuck do you reload his goddamn revolver? Okay. Keeping some ammunition. Press RT to reload your weapon. You cannot reload while aiming. Press RT. That's all he does. I can either sit here and hold it open, but he has bullets. It's not the right fucking button. I doing right? Hold the right trigger without aiming, but I don't understand. What the fuck? Indy, I hate you a little bit right now. I hope you know that. I just want you to know that.
Should we really be starting fires? What if we damage something with historical value?
Rule 1 of archaeology, kid. History is important, but not more important than survival.
I don't like her. I do not like her. What ended up working was I just pressed it. Like I had already done several times, but I just clicked it and it was fine. It just, I don't know why it didn't work several times before that.
We found this wooden artifact a week ago in an old burial site. It matches the shape. What do you think? What are you thinking, Professor? No, it's not a key. It's a... Huh. I think you're right. It is a key.
Picture of.
Be my guest, Professor. Here, take it.
Pedestal controlled by some unknown mechanism. Likely built by the community. Watch and learn. It fits.
But we need more than just that one. Oh, wait, I see.
There we go.
Fantastic. We should keep this. Could be useful later on.
Good thinking. You should know better than to work for someone like Voss.
Well, you taught me everything I know, Professor.
Well, then you weren't listening. Voss only cares about power, and archaeology isn't about that.
Huh. I thought you two were friends.
We won't be going that way.
Come, Professor. This way. Do you think there's any truth to the legend?
Which legend are we talking about?
The legend of the giant demon, slayed by the Khmer and buried in this cave. To prevent it from returning from the underworld, they filled the cave with lethal traps.
Well, at least we know that last part is real.
That is true.
Well, never mind. I was hoping she might have been like a character from something else, you know? Another, even like a tie-in novel or like a comic or something, but no, she's totally original to the game.
It's not part of the temple. I'll find a way past.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll stay here.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Perhaps there's something in here that can stop it.
I know there is. Just need to find it.
I think I saw Lever up on the ledge back there. I'm curious. What do you really have against Voss?
You mean other than being a Nazi? It's a sloppy amateur. Nasty piece of work.
Look, I don't like Nazis either. And yes, Voss can lose his temper sometimes, but he's at the top of his field and highly ambitious. Just like you, Professor.
Voss is nothing like me. He's more dangerous than you know. Who made this?
Just gonna make make sure we have all the things we need. We do. Stop the cobbles. Lever.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her thing is yet.
Machinery. It's a shame it's trying to kill us. Another pedestal, Professor.
Another key
Maybe we
pedestal.
can use the key again.
Here's another one of the keys.
Maybe they were killed in the earthquake.
It's possible. That was hundreds of years ago. Destroyed several villages. Many people died.
And any secrets with them.
I need to get this working first.
The Khmer used hydraulic power, so there must be a water source in the sky.
Like that one.
It worked!
You can't
Good
outsmart
thing we
me.
had the key.
It's stuck.
That's not a big deal. You just duck.
Here. So dark in here.
Just know that there are more of those.
I think it's up there.
Annika, stop!
Watch out!
Oh shit. Okay.
Get out of there!
Close one. Trap must be broken.
Are you alright, Professor?
I'm fine! Just wait there!
Okay. Now we gotta find another way through, or...
Be right there!
Huh. Oh, the other side is also open. I see.
Well, that was scary.
Rule number 2, kid. Never step on ancient pressure plates, even if they seem broken. Got it?
Got it. Let's continue. This
Swear
is the
she's
way
trying
the
to kill
demons
me.
see. I'm sure of it.
So where she's trying to kill me.
Here it is, Professor. This must be the sarcophagus.
You know, Voss won't share credit for anything you find down here.
Well, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Voss. He believes in me.
Believe in yourself first.
Okay, not yet.
Won't budge.
These locks hold the lid in place.
And there must be a way to open them.
Maybe this could be.
That's This is a giant trap. We see the big gear in the yeah. Can we acknowledge the giant trappiness of the trap and maybe not trigger it somehow? That'd be cool. This is gonna be bad. Just saying.
You found it, Professor. One of the locks opened.
This is gonna be bad. Okay, here we go.
Yes, that's it. Come and help me with this.
Who's ready to get crushed?
Empty. Verbannat.
Well, it's a bit small for a giant anyway, don't you think?
Yup.
But I wasn't sure.
about to die!
So what do we do?
Find a way out before we're crushed!
That wall, it looks fragile.
Just need something to hit it with.
This could break something! Come on! Ah, great!
Are we going to drown now? Herregud!
This is going well.
Take my hand, Professor! Gotcha!
How many more traps?
You would have done the same. Let's keep going. The real tomb is in here somewhere. It has to be.
Hopefully we didn't pass any of the things. That would be embarrassing.
Looks like a door. We should find a way up there. You seem to believe Voss has some kind of evil agenda.
What do you know about his plans for the stones?
Stones? He never mentioned any stones.
Uh-oh. Seems like your boss is hiding things from you.
Voss is very busy. If these stones you're talking about are important, I'm sure he will tell me.
You're not as important as you think you are.
I'll just add this to the collection.
There's one more in here. Almost thought I was gonna miss that. Didn't, so happy about that.
Why did they build this?
Because they wanted to kill you. The ancient Khmer looked at this site and they said, one day, a man from a country we don't know yet, named Indiana Jones. Ooh,
Another
flag.
door here.
I can't.
And we want to make sure we kill him. That's why they did it.
Okay?
Thank you, Professor. Wait, I'm standing on one of the trapdoors. Now, we have to do this at the same time, or the trapdoors will open.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ba ba da da ba ba ba. Cool.
Oy, oy, oy. This must be it. I can feel it.
You know, I think you're right. Let's have a look around.
There should be another key then.
We have to use
Or,
the key
well,
again.
maybe there
Maybe
don't
there's more
need
of
to
them in
be.
here.
Oh, well, nope. He just said. Got it. Noted. Noted. Take a picture of the big head. Yep.
Demons. Used for scaring off unwanted visitors.
There! The water's flowing now.
I think I see something. Over there. Look up there! The bird's nest!
Great idea. Could be a key up there.
I can see it. But how do I get it? Ooh, secret found. Aha! A lost artifact. Jade.
What's this doing here?
It's China again.
I don't think you'll be needing this anymore.
Is this a torch? Ah, yes. Probably a lot better than holding up a tiny little... Oh, that... Okay. Creepy. Creepy paper. Yeah, she keeps coughing. It's weird. It's like a weird way to keep reminding me that she exists, and it's like, okay, I got it. Don't worry. I remember you're there. Hard to get. Shut up. Any other time. Ugh. I miss venturing around with Gina. She's more fun than this person.
What are you doing over there? Found something?
I think I figured out how to open this door. Once we find the demon giant, we can exit through here. The door seems to be intact.
Yeah, lucky for us. This might be our exit once we're done here.
Okay, not allowed to do that. Got it. This looks promising. She has spunk and skills. Also not an accidental fascist. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So far, it sounds like she has no idea what Boss is actually up to. And she doesn't like that he's a fascist. I wish she would explore that feeling a little bit more. I get the feeling there's something else to it, though. Not sure what yet. If you don't accidentally ally yourself fascists. That's a thought. Ah, there we go.
You're from a long time ago.
How many more of those do I have? Just 3 more. Okay. Still don't know how to get the key that's up there. Bird. Maybe just...
Indiana, you genius.
Okay, got one of them done. Ah, yes, there's another one. Although I can do this one as well without that key, so...
That's how it's done.
Huh. Yeah, I have to get that. How do I get it, though? Can't jump up there. Hear the bird making noises. About as close as it's gotten so far. Close enough. No, that was a mistake. All right. Do you have actual ideas, or, you know? Huh. What quest is this? Play in fear. Oh, there is a ledge that you can climb up to. Okay, I just... Supposedly there's a ledge you can climb to. Oh, wait. It's... Ah, shit. I think I see it. I think I get it now. I got it.
What would make you think Voss and I are friends?
When I told him I studied under you, he was very excited. He hired me on the spot.
That man is not my friend. For one thing, he's a Nazi.
Yes, well, of course, I don't agree with him politically. But I did try to get a job in America, you know. I even asked you for a reference, but I never got a reply.
Oh, well, it's a tough field to get into.
Yes, I remember what you said was, never give up on your dream. And archaeology is my dream.
Still no excuse for working for Voss.
I didn't really have any other options, Professor.
Huh?
There we go. Come on. Keep climbing. Come on. You can do it. I know you can do it. You're making me late, Indy. Supposed to get off 15 minutes ago. All right, Mr. Bird. Sorry. But I need
Found
this.
the last key.
I can't believe our luck, Professor.
Yeah, well, let's just see if this works first.
The last key is cross and circle. This is cross and diamond. Okay. So we have to do some fun things. All right. Oh, what the hell?
That's it.
Nailed it. She is definitely still bitter about it. That looks like a lever. Oh, I think we're done with all the fieldwork stuff. Cool. Alright, that's cool. Not gonna lie.
Yaksha-statyetten. Jag hittade den.
Incredible.
Herregud.
Damn.
Den är vackrare än jag kunde tro.
What you got there?
This is the idol of Yaksha. I first found it described in a barely readable passage in a scroll found in Angkor. The Khmer warriors who found the idol believed it was cursed, and so they buried it along with the demon. I didn't know if it was real, or just a legend.
Huh? Savor the feeling, kid. It was your thorough research that led us to it.
Tack, Professor. We should leave.
That was...
Perhaps you're right.
Okay.
Maybe I've been naive. Maybe Voss will try to steal this discovery from me.
Yeah, well, you're young. You're still learning.
Once we're out of here, we can examine the idol of Yaksha together. Discover its secrets.
Sure, kid. Looking forward to it.
Let's go, Professor.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You think I don't know about the stones?
There it is.
Maybe if you'd realized my potential. Remembered me even. I might have been working for you. Class dismissed. Professor Jones.
All right, bitch. Good news. It flooded, so we didn't die. The whole chat goes, called it. Yeah. 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 The sudden but inevitable betrayal. Yep. Thank you, Wash. Hey. So what's down that way? There's like stuff there. Where the fuck am I? Okay, yeah, there's nothing more. But it's just getting out of here then. Oh. There is more down there, but it's just stuff we've already seen before. Well, that didn't sound good.
You dropped the idol and reached back to grab it. Guess you reached too far, kid. Should bring this back to Pylan.
Ooh. Okay. Ah. Sealed tomb, Yaksha demon slain by the warrior hero, underworld traps, out of Yaksha curse, never come back. Words I managed to translate from the scroll, reinforced by theory, the so-called demon's tomb, superstitious Khmer, lately persistent out of Yaksha. Killed an unusual large enemy who looked so hideous they thought it was a supernatural being. Must believe the statue was cursed. Above, so close now, everyone who's underestimated will see. Well,
You let your ambitions get the better of you.
Alla dottoressa Lund serve subito assistenza medica.
Ezio, portala da un dottore.
Ma Luigi, lei è un dottore.
Non quel tipo di dottore, idiota.
Well, at least it fits.
gentlemen.
Footprints lead to that lever.
Oh, fuck. Ah, fucking asshole.
Medical assistance.
You all need medical assistance. Oh, all right. The reason I can't. There we go.
Gina, where are you?
I had to hide from the soldiers. On my way.
All right, let's head back to the village.
What was that scream I heard?
That was the sound of someone who bit off more than they could chew.
Sounds painful.
She's still alive. Now. Lost a whole fucking arm. Well, maybe not the whole arm. Just like below the elbow. Still. Oh, I'm taking a long way. Whatever. Damn it. Dead end. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta change my outfit. Hold on. What the fuck did I just hit? Should be fine. There's nothing there.
You've been fighting, haven't you?
Aren't I a popular fella?
I mean, yeah, I was fighting a little bit because I felt like I just needed to punch a fascist before I finished, but you know.
ตอนซ่อนอาวุธ
Just a little.
เธอเห็นปืนกระบอกเก่งฉันไหม
ไม่นะ แต่ว่าฉันจะไปรู้ได้ไงว่าปืนกระบอกเก่งของพี่มันหน้าตาเป็นยังไง
อ๋อ มันไม่เหมือนกระบอกอื่นมากๆเลยไง เป็นปืนพกกึ่งออโต้กระบอกเล็กๆ โครงสีดำเก่าๆ แล้วก็มีร่องที่ไกล
ปืนนั่นมันมีอะไรพิเศษเหรอ
ฉันพกมาตั้งแต่เข้าร่วมกับกลุ่มต่อต้านไง มันเป็นปืนนำโชคนะ
ขอคิดก่อนนะ ไม่มีนะจำไม่เห็นได้ว่ามีปืนแบบนั้น แต่ตอนนั้นเราต้องรีบซ่อนไง พวกเยอรมันมันกำลังมากัน อะไรๆก็หายไปหลายอย่าง
แย่เลยนะนั่น แต่เอาเหอะ ถ้าเจอก็บอกด้วยแล้วกัน ตกลงไหม
ได้สิ แต่ก็น่ากังวลนิดๆนะ ที่พี่หมกมุ่นกับปืนกระบอกเดียวน่ะ
ไม่ใช่โครงการอะไรของเธอไหม
There are all these little things, like there's one with a banana thing and a banana crate.
ฉันนี่ ขอบคุณมากเลยนะ เธอไม่รู้หรอกว่า
And then this is the favorite pistol. But I don't know where they are. I haven't seen anything.
They were using the explosives to open a way into an ancient tomb.
And? Did they find anything? Oh.
Make sure it's safe.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Jones. By the way, what happened to the blonde-haired lady? My spies saw soldiers rushing her out of the jungle. Missing an arm?
Let's just say she bet on the wrong horse.
I'm glad you're on our side.
Yup. Yes, you are. Well, I'll look into the favorite gun thing later, because I gotta stop. It's almost 11 o'clock, and I said I was going to be done by 10:30, so doing a real good job there, huh? I think it just finished, yeah, less than a minute ago, so now is good a time as any. Okay. That is it for tonight. Phew. We actually got some good stuff done. I mean, there are no more collectathon things outside of main quest areas. There's no more side quests even, so we only have main quests left, which means I don't know if we're gonna finish on Thursday, but we're at least gonna start the end on Thursday because there's not much more to go, which is cool. Now I know that this has been like multiple streams of kind of boring back to back, but this is obviously gonna kind of pick up from here. I don't know. I'm just really excited about this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I'm excited about this. So yeah, we'll be back Thursday. I'm not sure exactly what time. I actually have to talk to my boss about Thursday anyway. I have a required training, and I think it's on Zoom, and it's literally half my day, which kind of leads me to say maybe it's better if I am at least home for half of that, because it literally doesn't make sense to have me sitting at my desk in a Zoom training for half a day to then leave and go home. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because yeah, I am in training from 1:30 until 4 on Thursday, which is crazy. But I don't have any other things, so I'm hoping that she'll let me do it. We'll see. I'll talk to her about it tomorrow. Which I feel bad about because I worked from home today. But I did a lot of really good work from home. Something I actually didn't talk about. I'm really proud of this. Quick little story time, and then I really do have to end. I have to end hard cap at 11 o'clock. No more than that. But anyway. So we're doing the library's user experience team did this kind of activity thing throughout the library where we had the world's largest puzzle, which is literally a puzzle that's a map of the world with a bunch of illustrations of the cities of the world all across it. It's really, really big, obviously. And they had pieces of it scattered through the library so that you could work on part of it. And they all kind of come together at the end to finish the puzzle. And they're doing a little celebration thing. They asked us, the music library, if we wanted to join in. They asked the other library branches as well. And we said yes, and decided to put together a playlist. The idea was that, it was kind of like a worldwide event sort of deal, worldwide in the sense that like students could, talk about where they're from and what they miss from home and what they're excited about in Boston and all these kinds of things. It's a thing to kind of build a little bit of community and also kind of recognize where people are coming from and all this cool stuff. So the big thing is that, it's an international thing. It's an international thing, interstate thing. And I created a playlist of music from countries that our university has students from. Now, mind you, there's a lot more countries than I had room on the playlist for. I could have kept going. I really could. I got all the way. I literally went into our fact book. The university has a fact book where you can see everything from how many majors, how many degrees awarded, what type of degrees, what minors people are registering for. You can see enrollment numbers. You can also see accepted numbers. So I looked at the enrollment statistics for the last year and sorted it by country. They had ones for state and ones for country. So I started with country, sorted it inverse, and the country one is international. I should also clarify that. It does not include the United States because that would be the top of that list every time. But I sorted it basically from largest student population down and basically went country by country from there and tried to find a song from every country. Now, the goal I was going with, and I think I was pretty successful with this, I feel pretty happy about it. I wanted to get one song that was like, the put this on in whatever country and everyone knows it. Everyone's going to scream, sing along. Like you put it on a wedding, people are on the dance floor. You put it on, karaoke and people are singing along with you. It's on the radio and everyone's bopping along. Like it might not be the most popular song ever in the sense that like people like it, but it's one that everyone knows, right? We have a bunch of different ones, here in the United States. So I knew that there was going to be a bunch of ones as well, but I was trying to just get one, of any kind. There were some that were quite easy. There were some that were challenging. There were some that were weird. That was really fun to kind of work through. And then I did ones for individual states. Once I hit, I think trying to remember, what country I stopped at. I stopped at Rwanda, I think, because at that point it was like 6 o'clock or 5:30 or something like that. It was already past the time that I was supposed to be working. And I hit Rwanda and I just could not find anything. I could not find anything. Now, that probably has something to do with the Rwandan genocide. But, you know, I really struggled to find anything. So that was kind of my ending point at that point. And then I switched over to states in the United States. For the states, that one was a little weirder because I went state by state from the most populous state, you know, which in my case is Massachusetts, obviously. And then like New York, California, Texas, Florida, you know, like the big ones with lots of population, and then just kind of kept going down from there. And I tried to find an artist from that state singing about that state or something in that state, right? Found some really cool, interesting things. This whole process has been really cool, and I have like a bunch of neat little stories about finding some of these. Some of the quick and easy stories I can say at the back of my hand. Number one, largest international student population, surprises no one, was China. And oh my God, I didn't realize this, but I went ahead, I looked up, I found some Chinese Reddit forums, some other people that were just kind of talking about it, like what is the song that everyone knows of every generation and whatnot. And unfortunately, I think I don't have it up in front of me, of course. That would be too easy. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. Now I've got started talking about it, and now it's a problem, right? Hold on, just turn off my thing here. There we go. I had to do it on Spotify because I use YouTube Music, and I much prefer YouTube Music, but most people use Spotify, so I did it on Spotify. Really? Oh, I can log in with a password. I'd much prefer to do that. Thank you. Here we go. Yeah, so the first one that I got for China was Teresa Teng. Come on, tell me what the name of the thing is. Not going to tell me the name of the song, though, is it? The Moon Represents My Heart. That's it. The Moon Represents My Heart by Teresa Teng. And I was like, okay, cool. That's what everyone's saying. Put it up there. Didn't think anything of it. Keep going down the list. And then I get to Taiwan. And I'm like, okay, let me look for Taiwan. And I looked that up. Teresa Teng. Same song. And I'm like, hold on a minute. And then I finally make a little connection. I'm like, where is Teresa Teng from? Taiwan. Let's go back and find someone from mainland China. We're not going to open up geopolitical things with this, shall we? Let's go back and find someone from mainland China. I did not find a mainland Chinese version or anything like that. I found a couple of possible things, but I ended up going with a much more modern artist. She was from Shanghai, Lexi Liu, is her name, and it was a cool song. You know, very popular, very new, not, you know, like the everyone knows this kind of a thing, but it's up there. Other fun things. Searching for Korea was really fucking difficult because a lot of, since K-pop has taken off, it is really fucking difficult to find what Koreans actually want to listen to and what Koreans see as the most popular song in their own country, from their own country. It's real easy to find K-pop stans from the United States opinions, but I don't give a fuck about them. So that was kind of tough. Luckily, I have a friend who could help me out with this particular one, and they made that one much faster. See some other ones. I always am floored and forget how many of our famous artists, I put in big quotes there, are actually from Canada. Because I did just look for like Canadian artists, and you see the list and you're like, huh, okay, like Drake, okay, not endorsing his music at all, or him either, but didn't know he was Canadian. Joni Mitchell, Alanis Morissette, which I did know, but still weird every once in a while when you think about it. The big one that threw me, Shania Twain. Shania Twain is from Canada. Like, Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. We're literally importing our own country stars. What the fuck? Like, it was neat. It was crazy. I didn't. Yeah, that was actually a new one for me. I initially put, and I actually have to figure out what to do about this because I didn't realize I put Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell on the playlist. And then I walked that back for a hot minute because I'm like, Joni Mitchell's having a bit of a moment right now, and that's why I kind of thought it would be neat. And Big Yellow Taxi is such an iconic song. Everybody kind of knows it, but they don't know that version. What's the version everybody knows? Counting Crows, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the... Oh no, Amy Grant. That's the one that everybody knows, I think. And then Counting Crows and Vanessa Carlton, 2002. I don't know. Who knows? One of those ones. Everybody knows. Carly Rae Jepsen, I did know. That one I did know. I did know that she was. But yeah, so I had Joni Mitchell up there originally because I was like, she's getting a bit of a moment. This is a song that everybody kind of knows and like will be kind of immediately recognizable to a lot of Americans. But then I was like, but Joni Mitchell doesn't really stand out as Canadian, right? Like, she's not like, Canada is my life, Canada is my personality. Joni Mitchell wrote a bunch of songs about states in the United States. She spent most of her life here after she started her career, so maybe that's not the right option. I think I'm going to remove it because my alternate, the backup, the one and only time I put a backup on here, it's all coming back to me now by Celine Dion. Like, Celine is so Canadian, it's not even funny. So it's like, perfect. I don't know how else to change that. Like, it's a good song too. It's one of the couple of really, truly popular songs on there. I put Robbie Williams' Angels on there to appease the Brits. I don't like it, and I don't really like Robbie Williams' music either. And I didn't know who the fuck he was until this last year. And apparently that the fact that a lot of Americans did not know who Robbie Williams was made a lot of Brits really upset. But there you go. You get Angels. Happy. Brazil was fun. One of the most popular songs in Brazil is actually Girl from Ipanema. I did not pick that because that was a little too low-hanging fruit, a little too obvious, and I just didn't want to do it. So I found another one, which is Aquarela do Brasil. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but so I don't know Portuguese very well. But by Gal Costa, one of the most covered songs in the Western world, I think, by the looks of it. It's been recorded so many fucking times, and this one is like one of their most famous ones, and like it's, I guess, the like unofficial anthem of Brazil. So awesome. Let's see, what were some other cool things? There were a lot of East Asian countries, East Asian and Southeast Asian, that really liked soft pop love ballads, and it hurt after a while to keep listening to so many of them. I was getting really fucking sick and tired of listening to soft pop things and trying to find literally anything else. But since we had separate entries on there for Taiwan, for Hong Kong, for Singapore, and they all have really significant populations of our students, I was like, okay, fine. So there's a lot of Mandarin in here. Let's see, what was some other fun ones? Oh yeah, the French one. I looked it up, and there was a clear answer by a lot of people of what is like the standard like everyone in France knows this track, and then I chose something different because I didn't like it. It was another soft pop kind of love ballad sort of deal or something like that. It was more like 70s 70s orchestral pop. It was fine. But Les Démons de Minuit by Image, like, was much more fun. And I'm like, I know this one, and I know that everybody in France knows this one. Shut up. I know that I was supposed to end at 11. Anyway. But yeah, the soft pop rock obsession is crazy. And I was getting so tired of it. It was like, I know that you guys make other music, but why is this the thing that everybody's popular? Southeast Asia and Asia, I need you to listen to something else, please. Like I said, there's other things. This was me trying to get like the baseline, everybody knows this, Dancing Queen kind of thing. Ironically, that's what Sweden's was. I don't have it on here because we don't have many students from Sweden, but it is actually ABBA, Dancing Queen, which, nice. Germany, 99 Luftballons, 99 Luftballons, which felt wrong somehow. I don't know. It felt weird to pick such a popular song, but it's popular for a reason. It just broke out of Germany, basically. So, yeah, good indeed, right? I mean, I'm sorry to say, Sweden, but ABBA is literally one of the best things you've ever exported. Thank you for giving them to us. Oh, Italy was a fun one. Okay, you'll like this, Ragnarok. So I had to look up Italy, and I found a couple of, again, like 70s, 80s soft pop orchestral things, and I was just like, I don't want to have any more of this on this playlist. I don't care what language it's in. And then Umberto Tozzi's Gloria, which in the United States, we probably are far more familiar with Laura Branigan's Gloria, which is a cover of Umberto Tozzi's. So it was the original Gloria, and yeah, absolutely, right? Like, as I heard that, and I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna put that on here. It's a fucking good song. I personally like the Brannigan better. I think the instrumentation's better, and her voice just like has this punch to it that works really well. I kind of wish she had done a cover in Italian. Gonna be honest, kind of wish she had. Would have been cool. Would have been cool. And now we're toward the end. One thing I really wanted to do with the international part of it is I wanted to get down to Egypt because I had an idea in mind already. This was a little difficult though. If anyone knows Egyptian music at all or Arabic music, Bella Ciao is actually what a lot of people said. The difficulty is finding like what is the pinnacle recording of Bella Ciao, right? Like I was trying to avoid kind of folk songs or covers of folk songs for the most part. I was looking for very much that like late 20th century, early 21st century kind of a thing. But Bella Ciao is definitely like it's covered so often that I'm sure there was a version out there. I just don't know which one it was. But then, yeah, I found Gloria, and I'm like, this is a cool way to throw in like a, you know, like a, hey, you Americans will know this one, but you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, wait a minute, maybe they will. I don't know. They're friggin' Zoomers. I don't know if they know the 80s anymore. But so I got all the way down to Egypt. I really wanted to get to it. Kulthum, if anyone knows her. I think they called her sometimes the fourth pyramid of Egypt, the fourth pyramid of Giza. She was the jewel of the Arabic world. Literally, those were words that were used to describe her. She basically performed these like song stories, right? Is kind of the best way I can explain it, which actually made it really difficult to add to the playlist because I was, again, trying to keep the playlist relatively short, including time-wise. And her best known and best like most listened to works are like 45 to 60 minutes long. And I'm like, okay, can we find one that's under 10 minutes at least? I managed, but that was tough. But I really wanted to get to Kulthum because I really, really liked her, which was difficult. Again, actually going back a little bit, because further up that list, we actually had Saudi Arabia. And weirdly difficult to find Arabian artists, like specifically Saudi Arabian artists. Arabian Peninsula, easy. There's a ton of Lebanese artists. Kulthum is not part of the Arabian Peninsula, but Egypt's not part of the Arabian Peninsula, but she was very much, the voice of the Arabic world, and that included Egypt for sure. And yeah, no, it was just really difficult to find someone for Saudi Arabia specifically. But that was neat. I got there, and I did go one further, and I got Colombia, because I figured it would be cool. And then the next one after that was Rwanda, and I ran into a thing. But then the states were a whole separate thing. I can kind of go down the list real quick because there's not many of them, but I tried to avoid the absolute most obvious options in some cases as best I could. But the first one we had was Massachusetts, obviously, with Roadrunner by the Modern Lovers. It's literally about going up and down Route 128, aka 95. Like literally all about bopping around Eastern Massachusetts. So I'm like, perfect. To the point where there's actually a club in Boston now, a relatively new music venue called Roadrunner, named after this song. And again, it was a band formed in Massachusetts by people who were from Massachusetts, so that was kind of my goal. New York was next. I did Rockaway Beach by the Ramones. Again, trying to avoid the very obvious ones. So like I know Billy Joel and New York State of Mind right up there on the top of my head, but I was like, maybe not. I do think that compared to the Ramones and Rockaway Beach, Billy Joel is far more like classic New York in my brain. So I don't know. I'm not tempted to swap it out, but I might have made different choices if I had been in a different state of mind. California was interesting because a lot of people have written about California, but not a lot of people from California have written about California. I ended up going with Belinda Carlisle, California, and that was a pretty good choice, I think. Then New Jersey was next, and that one I gave into my baser instincts, lowest hanging fruit. It's Bruce Springsteen. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. It's literally all about New Jersey. He writes so many songs about New Jersey. Right there. Then after that was Connecticut. That was tough. Nobody writes songs about Connecticut. There are very, very few. Connecticut has produced many excellent artists, don't get me wrong. Michael Bolton from Connecticut. John Mayer, although I know I'm not a huge fan, but John Mayer is from Connecticut. Like big name artists, they don't talk about being from Connecticut because it's kind of a nothing state. Sorry, Connecticut. There's just not a lot of substance to Connecticut. I'm going to stop it. So I had to kind of go a little out of the way for this one. 157 Riverside Avenue by REO Speedwagon. REO Speedwagon is from Illinois, but 157 Riverside Avenue is the address of a Connecticut place that they landed when they recorded one of their albums. So I said, fine, that works. Next one, Florida. Rhythm is going to get you Miami Sound Machine and Gloria Estefan. Asterisks. Rhythm is going to get you is not about Miami and is not about Florida. Other asterisk. Gloria Estefan is Cuban, not from the United States, but she is so synonymous with Miami in so many people's minds, mine included. I had to. It was like Gloria Estefan. What else do you pick? I almost kind of wish I had picked Conga instead, but whatever. Pennsylvania, Fall in Philadelphia by Hall & Oates. Easy peasy. That one was fine. Maryland, Frank Zappa, What's New in Baltimore, which is actually instrumental and doesn't actually talk about being in Baltimore or Maryland at all. But Frank Zappa's from Maryland, so I'm like, it works. It's weird. Let's go for it. Yeah, I didn't pick Pitbull. So the issue with Pitbull, and I ran into this later on with another artist, you'll see. It can be a little difficult sometimes to find non-explicit but also well-known works of theirs, and it is a playlist that I'm making for work for kids, for students. And I did want to try and avoid things that were explicit. I know I ran into that with at least one other place. Want to say it was Seattle and Washington, but I found something else. Because by this point, by the point that I got to Florida and then went to Philadelphia, and by that point I was looking at my list here, and I was like, it was very white. It was very white, very male, and I'm like, I need some melanin in this. I need something that's more. I'm aware. You're gonna let me finish the rant.
All right, yeah.
Thank you. So I needed some melanin in this, and so I'll talk to you about what I did. But then next we have Texas. That one was real easy. Beyonce Knowles is from Texas. She wrote a song, or she sang a song at least, Texas Hold'em on Cowboy Carter. Bam, done. Easy peasy. Is it something that everyone's going to know? I don't know, but everybody fucking knows Beyonce. Am I right? So Beyonce Knowles, Texas Hold'em. Then we had Illinois. This one was interesting, and this is where I ran into problems, I think, because I was trying to find someone who had been active in like the Chicago hip hop scene or something, and I found a couple. Cannot remember who they were, but like all of their tracks were just like explicit. Even the ones that like, it's just, yeah, it was rough. So I ended up actually going with Chicago, specifically the track Take Me Back to Chicago by Chicago from Chicago 11, which is notable because it is featuring vocals, though she's not credited for some reason. It bothers me. Featuring vocals by Chicago native Shaka Khan. And she fucking kills it. So that I liked. Then Washington, Jimi Hendrix from Seattle, Spanish Castle Magic. He's singing about a club outside of Seattle, apparently. So I went with it because Jimmy. Then we had Virginia. And this is where those of you who are my age, which is most of you, will immediately recognize Missy Elliott. It's from Virginia. She doesn't really sing about being from Virginia, so I just went with one of her popular songs, which is Get Your Freak On, which you'll note is quite not safe for work. I used the non-explicit version. I did manage to find one, but yeah. That was the one exception, the one that I went with. I put it on the playlist. Then we had Georgia. This one, I already knew what I was going to pick. I looked around to give a cursory look to see if there was something else that I would do, but Ray Charles, Georgia on my mind. You know, it is the lowest hanging fruit, but it's so damn good. It's so good. I just had to pick it. So Georgia on my mind, Ray Charles. And then finally we had North Carolina. And that one was difficult again, because it's one of those ones where the people who have sung about North Carolina don't really come from North Carolina. The ones that do don't really sing about it. And again, wanted something that was a little less white country, etc. So Nina Simone from North Carolina. And I just went with one of her more famous ones. Not Feeling Good. That was a little too, low hanging fruit. I went with I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free, which is one of her big protest songs. So that was cool. So I might have to add another one because that is exactly 50. And I want no more than 50, but I have 2 Canadian ones on here. So sorry, Joni Mitchell, but I think I need to get rid of you. And then I don't know if I can't add another. I'd have to do the research to do Rwanda again, which again, rough, or I'd have to go to the next state. Oh, the other 2 things with the states. I skipped over Maine and New Hampshire. I'm sorry. New Hampshire doesn't really have anyone famous, singer or band. Certainly no one that's actually sung about New Hampshire. The most famous song about New Hampshire that I could find was A Granite State of Mind, which I know, Ragnarok, you'll remember that from middle school probably, right? And I didn't want to do that. Adam Sandler. I mean, hell, I could probably do something from 8 Crazy Nights. It's a fucking musical. Takes place in Manchester, I think. So it's possible. Oh God, that'd be awful. And In Maine. Maine was a little weird. Again, a lot of people singing songs mostly about Portland, but not many from Maine. And then the one band that I found from Maine that had some kind of notability recently even was very folk rock kind of thing, which I don't have any issue with, but they did a song about like the 20th Maine Regiment from yeah, they would know the one from TikTok. Yeah, that's true. I don't know it, so I've never actually watched Eight Crazy Nights. I just know it takes place in Manchester and it's about Hanukkah. um so yeah, it's about like the Maine 20th Regiment in Civil War, and I don't know, something about it was just a little too, I don't know, I didn't like it. I didn't want to put it on there. It reminded me a little bit of like Kendrick Cup song. I mean, yeah, she's from Maine. God. I could put that on there. You're not wrong. Anyway, it is now 11:30. I've been ranting for 40 minutes. I love that I've been ranting for 40 minutes. Goddamn. I need to go. Thank you all again for another lovely stream. Thank you for indulging me on my little tour of this dumb thing that I worked for like 5 hours on today. But have a wonderful night. Have a good couple of days. I'll see you again on Thursday where we'll keep going with more Indiana Jones. Get back to the story. Juicy bits. Promise. See you all soon. Bye-bye.